If you want the biggest glow up, you should be doing your makeup according to your face shape. If you have a heart or inverted triangle face shape, you should study Karina's makeup because she has the perfect example of a face that has wider forehead and tapers to the chin. Karina has had a major glow up since her debut, and it's because of the changes that were made to her makeup style that suit her face shape so much better. So let's take a look. Karina naturally has 2 beauty marks on her face, one in her mid-face and one underneath her lower lip. In her debut makeup, they emphasize the one near her lips more and it makes her lips look big and juicy. However, it draws a lot of attention to her shorter lower third. Now, her makeup artist emphasized the mole in her mid-face more, which actually helps to shorten the visual distance of her middle third, which balances it perfectly with her shorter lower third. If you want to take advantage of this mole contouring, you can take a very pale eyeliner like this. Draw yourself a little mole right in like the middle third area. If you want to bring more emphasis to your eye makeup, you can actually draw a mole right here underneath the eye. If you want to draw more emphasis to your lip makeup, then you can put the mole right here. The next biggest update to Karina's makeup is actually the aegyo. In her debut makeup, she had a more snake pretty AI made look, so she barely had any makeup on her lower eyelid. Her current makeup now more emphasizes the aegyo, which actually helps to shorten the middle third. To do aegyo makeup like Karina, take a taupe eyeshadow shade and just start from the center of your iris, blend left and right. Then take a white shimmer and highlight. Next biggest change in her makeup is actually the style of contact lens that they would make her wear. In her debut makeup, they used contact lenses with smaller graphic diameter, and now they use enlarging contact lenses that also have a limbal ring. Colored contact lenses that completely hide your iris and don't have a limbal ring at all can look a little bit unnatural, which is why in her debut makeup, she looks a lot more snake pretty. Karina's eye placement is a little bit further apart, although this is more apparent in her debut eye makeup because they didn't do any makeup on her inner corners. In her current eye makeup style, her makeup artist bring her eyes closer together by lengthening that inner corner. They also add eye gems on the inner corner to bring the eyes closer together. You don't have to wear eye gems, you can just use a bit of highlighter, a little pop of brightness at the inner corner. Look at how these tiny little changes really just brought my eyes closer together. The last biggest change to her makeup style is actually the blush. When aespa first debuted, they did not wear any blush because that was not a part of their concept, but now aespa is really famous for their under eye blush placement. She has a shorter face and a longer middle third, so this higher blush placement actually helps to shorten her middle third. After powder blush, you want to go in with a cream blush, and this blush is actually made by aespa's makeup artist. This is the shade that Karina wears on her cheeks. Wow, I'm obsessed with this glow. Hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, and make sure to wait for part 2 where I will analyze hairstyles and accessories for heart-shaped face.